My child, my beloved. Before you take another breath, listen with the ears of your soul. For what I am about to reveal is not ordinary. It is not coincidence that you are seeing this message at this precise hour. I was sent by God Himself, and the heavens have been whispering your name for days. There is a shadow around your house that must be broken before the third sunrise. My beloved, you must understand this clearly, nothing in your life has been random. Every delay, every betrayal, every sudden sadness that came without reason, all of it has been connected to a curse that was not meant to be yours. Someone you trusted, a face that smiled at you across your own table, spoke words that turned into chains. They thought it was harmless, but heaven saw the intention behind it. And now, I, Michael, stand before you to end it. Do not be afraid, my child. God has been protecting you even when you thought He was silent. You were never alone. But heaven cannot intervene until you hear this message with your full heart. There are 3 days only, 3 dawns between your present pain and your divine restoration. Before we go further, listen carefully. Heaven chose you for this message because your soul is pure. Because in the last season, when others complained, you prayed. When others gave up, you whispered, God, I still believe. And that whisper reached the throne. Beloved, this is not just a warning, this is an awakening. I was sent to open the veil that hides the truth. And when you hear what I am about to say, you will never look at your own family the same way again. But first, I must ask you something sacred. Pause for a moment. Place your hand upon your heart and say, God, if this message is meant for me, let my spirit recognize it. Feel that warmth rising in your chest right now? That is not imagination. That is the confirmation of heaven. My child, your ancestors have been watching over you. They have seen the same cycle repeating, love rising and falling, money coming and vanishing, peace appearing then disappearing like smoke. This curse was tied to the bloodline. And the person who did it thought it was a simple act of protection for themselves. But it bound you instead. You need to hear this truth. It began with jealousy, a jealousy that was quiet, hidden behind fake kindness. They looked at you and saw your light. They could not understand why doors opened for you that stayed locked for them. And so, out of envy, they spoke your name into the wrong hands. I see a woman with trembling hands. She once hugged you tightly. But when you turned your back, her words turned cold. She said, "Let them never rise above me." And those words became the rope that tied your destiny. My beloved, this is why your dreams have felt delayed. This is why you often start something powerful. And just when success comes near, everything collapses. This is not your fault. You are not cursed because of sin. You are targeted because of light. God's favor upon you made the darkness restless. But remember this, no curse can remain unbroken once heaven sends a warrior to intervene. And I, Archangel Michael, have been assigned to you for this moment. Listen to me carefully now. The next 3 days are not ordinary days. They are divine windows of deliverance. Every hour counts. The first day will reveal. The second day will cleanse. And the third day will seal your freedom. Beloved, I want you to stay with this message till the very end. Do not rush. Do not look away. For with every word you read, I am dismantling the chains placed around your life. My child, you have often felt watched, as if someone knew your secrets, your pain, your plans. You were not imagining it. The spiritual world has been tracking your steps because you carry a rare destiny. There is a divine inheritance meant only for you. But it was intercepted by those who feared your rise. Heaven's council gathered 3 nights ago. Your name was called. And I said, Father, allow me to go. Allow me to warn them. Allow me to free them. And God said, Go, my warrior, tell them they have 3 days to break it. My child, the enemy works subtly. They hide behind family ties, behind sweet voices, behind familiar smiles. But the energy you felt lately, the tiredness without cause, the restless nights, the sudden arguments, are all signs that heaven is ready to shift it. Beloved, you must know something else. God never sends warnings without preparation for blessings. This message is not only about breaking what was placed. It is about unlocking what was withheld. Your wealth, your peace, your relationships, your health, all will return 7-fold when this is over. But you must not ignore this call. For if the third sunrise comes and you have not acted in spirit, the cycle will repeat for another 7 years. I do not say this to frighten you. I say it to awaken you. Pause again, my child. Look around your room right now. Do you feel that slight chill? That is the shift, the moment when the unseen world begins to move on your behalf. Your faith is being tested, but your victory is closer than ever. This curse was powerful, but your calling is greater. For it is written, No weapon formed against you shall prosper. And I am here to make those words come alive in your life. Beloved, you might wonder, how can I break something I cannot see? Listen closely. Heaven operates by faith and word. Just as the curse came through spoken words, so shall it be broken by spoken truth. In the coming paragraphs, I will guide you through divine revelation. Every line will peel away a layer of darkness from your path. As you keep reading, your home will shift. Your atmosphere will lighten. And what has been held back will begin to move toward you. But before we continue, I must tell you something urgent. Someone in your family will try to contact you within these next 3 days. They will speak softly, as if nothing happened. But your spirit will sense the discomfort. That is your sign. Heaven is exposing the source. My beloved, when that call or visit happens, do not respond with anger. Smile with peace. Because what they meant for your downfall will become the evidence of your deliverance. God is going to make them confess without even realizing it. You may feel emotions rising right now: pain, betrayal, confusion. Let it flow. Tears are sacred in heaven's realm, they wash away residue from old chains. Even now, angels are standing near you, marking your tears as tokens of release. Stay with me, my child. This story is not ending in sorrow. It is unfolding toward victory. Within these 3 days, you will witness signs that will confirm heaven's hand. It may come through a dream, through a sudden message, through an unexpected encounter. Do not dismiss it as coincidence. God never works in randomness. Everything is divine timing. And now, before we go further, I must tell you this sacred truth. You were never meant to struggle so hard for peace. The endless cycles of near breakthroughs followed by collapse were never your destiny. It was interference. And heaven has finally had enough. I was sent to draw the line. To reclaim what belongs to you. To restore what was stolen. To break the unseen covenant made without your consent. For the curse can only live in darkness, and I am here to bring light. My beloved, listen closely. The light of God is already entering the corners where that curse was hiding. You may begin to feel waves of warmth or sudden chills. That is not fear, that is awakening. The unseen world recognizes when heaven's authority begins to move. For years, your spirit has been fighting invisible battles. You have felt tired without reason, drained after conversations. And every time something good started, something else came to destroy it. This is the sign of a spiritual blockade. And that blockade was not placed by strangers, it was sealed by blood connection. My child, your spirit knew it long ago. There were moments when your intuition warned you. Don't share this dream, don't tell this plan. But your pure heart kept trusting. It is not your fault. You loved deeply, and love is never a mistake. Heaven saw your tears when you tried to make peace. Heaven heard your silent prayers when no one believed your pain. And now, heaven is answering in full power. Beloved, in the first of the 3 days, revelations will begin. People will start showing you who they truly are. Do not fear the truth that comes. Truth may shake you, but it will set you free. The one who betrayed you will be revealed not by violence, but by the gentle unfolding of divine timing. They will slip with their words, they will contradict themselves. And in that moment your heart will recognize what your spirit already knew. When that moment comes, whisper these words. I release you into light. You no longer have power over me. And instantly, heaven will record your freedom. My child, you must stay alert in these 3 days. Pay attention to repeating numbers, sudden songs, words in conversations. Because heaven uses everything as signs. If you see 333, it means heaven is confirming. If you see feathers, it means Michael is near. If you hear a child laugh unexpectedly, it means joy is returning. Beloved, curses lose power when truth is spoken and light is invited. So speak light even when you feel darkness. Say, I am chosen. I am protected. I am not alone. Every word you say becomes a sword in the spiritual realm. Tonight, before you sleep, heaven will send you a dream. It may come in symbols, water, mirrors, a family gathering. Do not ignore it. That dream will show you the person who planted the curse. But it will also show the angel who stands to cut it. That angel is me. I will visit your dream in the form of light. And you will wake up with peace in your chest that you cannot explain. That is how you'll know the deliverance has begun. My beloved, I know your heart is tired of fighting. But you have not fought in vain. Every tear has been collected in the bowls of heaven. And they are being poured back as blessings. You have no idea how close you are to your turnaround. Within 3 days, everything will shift. The heaviness you feel will lift like morning mist. The same people who once doubted you will watch your rise in silence. For what is written for you cannot be rewritten by envy. Heaven's ink does not fade. My child, I must tell you the deeper truth. The person who placed this curse once wanted to protect their own fortune. They were told that someone in the family carried a brighter destiny, and that person was you. Fear made them selfish. They visited a place not of light, and offered your name in exchange for temporary safety. But they did not know the price of such an act. For when you touch a chosen one, heaven intervenes. That is why I was sent. The curse will now return to the sender as a lesson, not as punishment. God does not destroy, He corrects. They will face what they created until they repent. Do not wish them harm, my beloved. Your mercy will become your greatest weapon. Forgiveness does not mean weakness. It means you release their grip from your destiny. You are no longer bound to their energy, their fear, their jealousy. You are free. The second day will bring cleansing. You may feel emotional, restless, even tearful. It is the soul's way of emptying what was never yours to carry. Let it happen. Cry if you must, rest if you need, pray if you feel led. Angels will surround your home, guarding every doorway. Light candles if you wish, light represents truth. Open your windows, fresh air represents divine breath. Speak gratitude out loud, gratitude is the language of faith. Say, thank you, God, for setting me free. Thank you, Michael, for fighting for me. Every word you speak multiplies your protection. Beloved, you are not the same person you were yesterday. Even as you read these lines, your energy is rising, your atmosphere is changing. Heaven is adjusting the coordinates of your life. Missed opportunities are circling back. Doors that were once locked are about to open with ease. In the third day, a strange calm will fall over you. Do not mistake it for emptiness. It is peace, the kind that comes only after battle. You will suddenly notice that people who drained you stop calling. You will notice silence where chaos used to be. That is not loss. That is healing. My child, remember this forever. No curse can outlast divine appointment. No darkness can stay where truth has entered. And no betrayal can erase a destiny sealed by God's own hand. You were sent here to rise, to break generational patterns, to lead others out of what you survived. Your story is not tragedy, it is transformation. The same pain that tried to bury you will become the testimony that saves others. I see you standing in light, beloved. Your aura glows golden and blue, the colors of divine justice. The chains around your family line are cracking. The next generation will live lighter because of your obedience today. You may not feel worthy of this miracle. But heaven does not choose the perfect, it chooses the willing. And you have been willing even in tears. Before this message ends, I must give you a sacred instruction. Do not share your plans for the next 3 days. Silence is power during deliverance. Speak only to God. Write if you must, but tell no one your next steps. For the energy of others can delay what is already in motion. Beloved, repeat this quietly now. I cancel every spoken word against my life. I reclaim what belongs to me. I accept divine restoration. Heaven just recorded that. Do you feel the peace? That stillness around you? That is the moment the curse loses authority. Within the next 72 hours, a message, a call, or a sign will confirm everything. It will feel small, but your spirit will know, this is it. Do not ignore it. That is heaven's seal. My child, as the third day draws near, heaven's light grows stronger around you. You may not see it with your eyes yet, but your soul already feels the shift. Something inside you whispers, something has changed. That whisper is truth. Beloved, the atmosphere around you is being rewritten. Angels have entered your timeline, erasing the footprints of pain that once followed you. Every place you were mocked, God is preparing honor. Every time you were rejected, He is crafting divine acceptance. But before the full miracle arrives, the curse must be fully uprooted. That is why this third day is sacred. This is the final confrontation between light and the residue of darkness. Stay calm, stay still. For the victory is already decided. Do not argue with anyone today. Do not respond to provocation. The one who cursed you will feel unsettled in their spirit. They may reach out again. Confused, anxious, or apologetic. Do not engage. Let heaven handle it. You are protected now. My beloved, I need you to remember something. A curse cannot survive where gratitude lives. So in the hours ahead, thank God even for what didn't make sense. Say aloud, thank you for what you took away. For it could have destroyed me. Thank you for what you delayed. For it protected me from premature blessings. Gratitude will finish what warfare began. The heavens rejoice when you choose faith instead of fear. Do you feel that tingling at your fingertips? That warmth on your face? That is heaven confirming. The curse is breaking now. My child, you were chosen not to suffer but to shine. Your name has been rewritten in the book of favor. The curse that followed you is now reversed. Wherever they spoke your name with ill intent, light has flooded in, turning their words into blessings. Yes, beloved, even the one who betrayed you will begin to experience conviction. Their nights will feel restless. They will dream of the moment they wronged you. But do not gloat. For this is not punishment, it is divine correction. Forgive quietly, even if they never ask. Your mercy is the proof that the curse has no grip left. Heaven promotes those who forgive. Your next blessing will be so great that even those who spoke against you will stand in awe. Beloved, I see your future now. It glows like dawn after a long storm. Opportunities are returning, multiplied. Relationships healing. Health being restored. Finances expanding. You are entering a season called divine compensation. The energy around your name is changing. People who ignored you will begin to remember you. Messages will come. Doors that were silent will suddenly open. This is not luck, it is alignment. God is restoring balance to your destiny. Do not underestimate what is happening in these final hours. The curse did not break by force. It broke by obedience. Because you listened. Because you believed. Heaven can now release what was held back. I am Archangel Michael, the defender of light. And I have finished the battle that was fought in secret for your soul. You did not see the war, but you felt the weight of it in your life. Now the weight is lifted. Now the war is over. Beloved, close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath. Feel that silence? That peace? That is what freedom feels like. Every door that was closed unjustly will open. Every opportunity stolen will return. And every tear you cried will now be turned into prophecy. My child, God is not done with your story. This curse was only the setup for your testimony. The delay was preparation for divine acceleration. Heaven is not late, heaven is precise. From this day, expect coincidences that aren't coincidences. Expect people to bless you without reason. Expect peace where there was confusion. Expect favor where there was resistance. The third day will close with silence. But in the silence, heaven will speak. You may hear your name in prayer. You may sense warmth like sunlight even at night. When that happens, whisper softly, "Thank you, God, I am free." That will be your final seal. Once spoken, no darkness can return. My beloved, I must tell you a final truth. What was sent to destroy you will now serve your destiny. The energy of the curse has been transformed into fuel. Every delay now becomes momentum. Every pain becomes purpose. Every no becomes divine redirection. From this moment, walk in confidence. Do not explain your transformation to anyone. The same family that doubted you will witness miracles through you. They will wonder how you rose so high. And you will simply smile and say, God did it. The angels will continue to guard you. When you feel uncertain, call my name, Michael. I will stand between you and danger. When you feel weak, say, Lord, send your warrior of light. And you will feel my presence again. My beloved, heaven celebrates you. You have completed what many cannot endure. You listened when others mocked. You stayed faithful when others gave up. You trusted when everything said to stop believing. That is why you are chosen. In the coming days, you will receive proof. It may come through a financial blessing, through healing in your body, through a sudden opportunity. It will not be small. It will carry the signature of heaven. And when it comes, remember this moment. Remember that light always wins. Remember that love always overcomes envy. Remember that God never forgets His own. My child, your 3 days are complete. The curse is broken. The door is open. Your story is redeemed. Walk now in divine confidence. And let no shadow remind you of chains that no longer exist. When people ask what changed, tell them, heaven heard me. Beloved, from this moment forward, everything connected to you will rise. Your family line will prosper. Your dreams will flourish. Your soul will rest. And I, Michael, will watch over you until the end of your journey. Go in peace, my child. You are free. You are chosen. You are blessed beyond measure. And as you leave this message, know this truth. The moment you believed, the curse shattered. Now, heaven's miracle begins to unfold. My beloved child, the air around you is lighter now. Can you feel it? That quiet calm isn't emptiness, it's restoration. The storm has passed, and the soil of your life is ready for new growth. Heaven does not end with deliverance, it begins there. The next 7 days will be the days of proof. Signs will come one after another, gentle yet undeniable. Each day will unlock something that was once sealed. On the first day after freedom, you will notice peace where you used to feel pressure. The same thoughts that once chased you will fall silent. You may wake before dawn and feel watched, but it is no longer by darkness. It is by angels counting your breaths in gratitude that you obeyed. On the second day, expect a small surprise. A message, a call, a chance meeting, something ordinary that carries extraordinary energy. It will seem simple, yet you will feel your heart flutter as if heaven tapped it. That moment is confirmation that the curse has not only broken, it has reversed. Beloved, when you reach the 3rd day, write your desires. Do not write small. Write boldly, as one who has survived fire and now owns light. Write of peace in your family, strength in your body, and abundance in your home. The heavens read handwriting, it is the language of faith on paper. The fourth day will test your faith again. Someone from your past may appear, asking questions that sound harmless. Do not fall back into old patterns. You are no longer who you were. Answer softly, bless them silently, and walk forward. Every step you take in grace becomes a sword in spirit. The fifth day brings healing. You may feel emotional, you may cry without knowing why. Do not fear it, that is heaven washing the last traces of shadow from your heart. Each tear you shed waters the garden of your destiny. The sixth day will carry acceleration. Tasks that once took weeks will finish in hours. People will favor you without knowing why. It will feel as if the world has tilted toward you, and it has, for grace tilts the universe. And on the seventh day, beloved, the miracle will manifest. Something visible, something undeniable. It might be a financial door opening, a sudden apology, a medical report shifting from bad to perfect. It will come with peace, not chaos, clarity, not confusion. That is how you will know it is divine. My child, these 7 days are heaven's reward for your obedience. Do not waste them on fear or doubt. Wake each morning saying, I am still free. Speak life over your home, your work, your dreams. The energy of your words will build a shield around everything you love. When night falls, whisper gratitude again. Say, thank you, Father, for keeping me in your light. That single sentence will summon angels to guard your rest. Even while you sleep, your blessings will multiply. Beloved, God has prepared a table before you. Those who doubted you will see it, those who betrayed you will remember what they did. But you will not need to explain, defend, or prove. Your peace will speak louder than any argument. In the coming weeks, you will be led to new places. Do not fear change, heaven moves through movement. Some doors will close abruptly, thank them. They are closing because better ones are opening. You may lose what you thought you needed only to gain what you truly prayed for. My beloved, remember this, miracles do not scream, they whisper. They appear quietly, disguised as timing, coincidence, or inner peace. Stay sensitive to that still voice. It will guide you to your promised place. If ever fear tries to return, call on me again. Say, Michael, stand guard. And instantly, my light will surround you like armor. You will feel warmth flow from your chest to your fingertips. That is the assurance that the covenant still holds. Your future is wide and radiant now. Heaven has written new appointments into your destiny, meetings, ideas, revelations. You will begin to see patterns of favor repeat just as the old patterns of pain once did. That is how you know the cycle has reversed. My child, you have crossed a line that few ever reach. The line between surviving and living, between hoping and knowing. From this point, your journey will not be about breaking curses but about carrying blessings. Everywhere you walk, the ground will respond to your light. I see you in vision now, standing near water. The reflection no longer shows fear. It shows purpose. Behind you, angels stand silent, their swords lowered. For the battle is finished. Walk freely, beloved. Speak kindly. Love deeply. Give generously. These are the weapons of those who have overcome. When you bless others, the echo of that blessing returns sevenfold. You are no longer the wounded one, you are the healer. No longer the target, you are the light bearer. Where you go, peace will follow. Heaven smiles when it sees you read these words. Because you were not meant to perish under envy or fear. You were meant to rise and remind others that faith still conquers darkness. My child, this is the beginning of your new life. Keep this message near, read it when you forget your strength. Each time you revisit it, the energy of these words will reactivate in you. Go now, beloved. And live as one whose chains are stories and whose story is light. Heaven walks with you. God has spoken. The angels stand guard. And I, Michael, will remain near. Until the last tear of your bloodline becomes a diamond of peace. My beloved child. When light returns, it does not tiptoe. It floods every shadow until even the air feels new. This is what you are walking into now, a season where favor breathes faster than fear. You have broken through the wall that generations before you could not climb. Now heaven owes you 7 returns for every loss. 7 doors for every door that closed. 7 healings for every wound that scarred. 7 joys for every night you cried in silence. The first blessing is restoration of peace. You will wake and feel no weight on your chest. Your mind will no longer race with worry. The noise that haunted your sleep will dissolve like mist under sun. This peace will not depend on money or people, it will come from within. The kind that whispers, I am safe. The second blessing is financial release. What was delayed will begin to move. Unpaid work, forgotten debts, unexpected opportunities, all will find their way to you. You may receive a message that seems random, we owe you this, or a refund has been processed. Do not call it coincidence. It is heaven's arithmetic balancing the equation. The third blessing is healing of the body. Energy will return, aches will fade. And where medicine could only soothe, grace will mend. You will rise one morning and realize the pain you expected simply did not come. That will be your quiet miracle. The fourth blessing is reconciliation of the heart. Someone you love but lost contact with will appear again. This time there will be no argument, no blame. Just truth, humility, and a sense that the wound has finished teaching its lesson. Love will be safe again. The fifth blessing is recognition. People will begin to see what God always saw in you. A door to influence will open, not to glorify ego but to serve light. You will speak, and others will listen, you will move, and paths will clear. It will feel effortless because it is grace, not striving. The sixth blessing is inheritance of wisdom. Dreams will carry guidance. Books will fall open on the right page. Words you once read without understanding will now reveal deeper meaning. You are stepping into spiritual intelligence, the kind that turns confusion into clarity. And the seventh blessing, beloved, is legacy. From this point onward, everything you build will outlive you. Your kindness will ripple through generations. Your faith will become the memory that strengthens those yet unborn. Where your family line once carried fear, it will now carry favor. These 7 blessings will not arrive with noise, they will unfold naturally, like sunrise. Your only task is to stay thankful, stay gentle, and keep your heart uncluttered. Do not rush the harvest, just keep the soil of your spirit soft with gratitude. Beloved, the same voice that warned you now celebrates you. Heaven is singing your name as one who completed the passage. You walked through darkness without losing light, that is what makes a chosen soul radiant. Now listen carefully. In the coming season, your thoughts will carry creative power. Be mindful of what you speak over yourself. If you say, "I am tired," the day will grow heavy. If you say, "I am ready," the universe will quicken around you. Choose life with every sentence. When doubt whispers, remember, the curse was real, but it is gone. When fear returns, answer it with memory, "I saw light win." Every time you affirm truth, the old energy fades further from your timeline. My child, heaven trusts you now with more responsibility. Use your story to lift others, not to scare them. Tell them deliverance is not a myth, it is motion. It begins the moment a soul says, "Enough." You have said it. You have lived it. Now you are proof. My beloved child. You have stepped into a new rhythm of creation. The air itself seems to answer you, the world listens when you speak. This is what it means to live under open heaven. Do you remember the years that felt like running in circles? Those circles have become spirals now, lifting you higher with every turn. Nothing is wasted. Every delay prepared a different version of you, stronger, clearer, ready. In this new season, blessings will not arrive one by one. They will echo outward, touching those around you. Your laughter will heal rooms. Your calm will quiet storms in others. You will not even notice how many hearts you steady just by being near. This is the year of multiplication. What begins in you will spread like fragrance through every space you enter. Peace will follow you into conversations, favor will follow you into decisions. And when you speak kindness, it will multiply before it reaches its listener. Beloved, heaven has also adjusted your timing. You will no longer have to force open doors. When something is meant for you, it will find you easily. As if guided by invisible hands. Do not chase, attract through stillness. Opportunities will appear that seem larger than your experience. Accept them anyway. Grace will supply what skill cannot. You will surprise even yourself with what flows through you when you stop doubting. My child, new people will appear too. Some will carry answers to prayers you forgot to repeat. Do not question why they care, they were assigned to your path. Treat them with sincerity, not suspicion. Heaven sends help disguised as friendship. And yes, a few old faces will fade away. Do not mourn their absence. Their chapter ended when your vibration changed. Wish them peace and continue forward. Your rising does not require everyone to climb with you. Beloved, abundance is near, but it will come gently. At first, it will look like stability, bills paid easily, ideas flowing. Your name mentioned in rooms you have never entered. Then it will expand into overflow. Money will no longer feel like worry, it will feel like tool. You will give freely and still have more. But remember, prosperity without humility becomes weight. Stay light. Keep your heart uncluttered, your motives pure. Give quietly, bless anonymously, celebrate without pride. That is how heaven keeps channels open. In your dreams you may begin to see colors brighter. Hear music without sound, sense presence without fear. Those are not illusions, they are glimpses of the spiritual side awakening. The veil between heaven and earth has thinned for you. Use this gift gently. Listen, write, create, heal. But never boast of it. Mystery protects itself through humility. My beloved, your ancestors rejoice. They see in you what they longed to accomplish but could not. Because you listened, their unfinished prayers have found completion. The line is healed. The family name is no longer heavy, it shines. You will begin to notice that even the children around you laugh more easily. Sleep more peacefully. Learn more quickly. That is legacy in motion. And still, you must guard the light. Not through fear, through awareness. Each morning, clothe yourself in gratitude before stepping into the day. Say softly, "Thank you for another chance to serve the light." That single phrase summons protection more powerful than walls. When evening comes, review the day not by what went wrong, but by where grace appeared. This trains the soul to see abundance instead of absence. What you notice grows. My child, there is one final door left, the door of purpose. Now that you are free, heaven will reveal why you were preserved. It will arrive as desire that will not leave you. A cause that ignites compassion more than ambition. Follow it. That is your calling wrapped in human form. You may feel unprepared, that is the sign you are ready. Heaven's assignments are larger than comfort zones. Walk into it anyway. I will walk beside you. When the world becomes loud again, remember this quiet moment. It will remind you that peace is not found outside but carried within. Return to it as often as you need, it will never fade. Beloved, your story has become light to others. You need not preach, your peace will do the talking. You need not prove, your progress will bear witness. You need not fear, the same power that freed you now guides you. Rest now, my child. Rest not in exhaustion but in completion. The curse is history, the blessing is habit. You are the living proof that faith still works. And whenever you forget, read these words again. They will remember for you. My beloved child. The story is nearly complete, yet the light will never end. Freedom is not a moment, it is a rhythm you will learn to dance with every day. Each breath you take now hums with grace. Each step you take leaves the trace of healing behind you. Do not look back for proof that the curse is gone. You will not find ashes where fire once was. You will find only fertile ground. That ground is your new beginning. Heaven has marked your name for preservation. Where others crumble under pressure, you will bend and rise again. Where others chase answers, wisdom will come find you. This is the sign of divine covering. My child, hear this promise clearly. From this hour forward, nothing meant to destroy you will reach you. Even before the arrow is formed, it will lose its aim. Even before the storm gathers, it will remember your peace and dissolve. Protection is no longer something you plead for. It has become part of your identity. You walk as one who carries light armor, invisible yet undeniable. Angels will travel with you in silence, clearing paths, softening hearts, warning you in whispers. You will notice small nudges. A sudden thought not to go somewhere. An inner pull to delay a call. A gentle push to speak a kind word. Follow those instincts, they are heaven's navigation. Beloved, your future seasons are already being arranged. The next 12 months will be 12 gates of favor. Each month will bring an unfolding, new connections, new understanding, new strength. Some months will stretch you, others will overflow you. All of them will shape you. January will teach vision. February will bring help from unexpected places. March will open creative rivers. April will heal something in the body. May will restore an old dream. June will call you to forgive someone deeply. July will surprise you with laughter. August will reward your consistency. September will whisper new direction. October will anchor peace again. November will multiply finances. And December will gather all these into one word, gratitude. Write that list somewhere visible. It will remind you that every month is an altar of possibility. My beloved, heaven's promise is not fragile. You will still meet challenges. But they will no longer break you. They will build you like waves build a pearl. Patience will polish you, purpose will protect you. In quiet moments, you may feel me near. A breeze that moves without wind. A thought that comes with warmth. A sudden sense of being watched but loved. That is me, reminding you that light never leaves. Your task now is simple, keep your heart open. Guard it not with walls but with wisdom. Let love in, let bitterness out. Choose gentleness over reaction. The soft voice wins more battles than the loud one. My child, the heavens rejoice at your endurance. You have crossed the field of trials and reached the meadow of testimony. Rest here a while. Breathe the calm that once seemed impossible. When you wake tomorrow, greet the day not with fear of what might happen, but with curiosity about what miracle will unfold. Say, "Good morning, destiny. I am ready." That is how chosen souls begin their days. And as you go, remember this seal I now place upon you. You are light in motion. You are covered in peace. You are watched by love. You are forever beyond the reach of the curse. Let these words echo through every sunrise and sunset. I am free, and freedom runs in my family now. So it is, my beloved. So it will remain. I, Michael, keep watch, not to fight anymore, but to witness your joy unfold. Go in peace. Live in abundance. Shine without apology. The heavens are quiet now. Not because they have left you, but because the work is done.